Hey, what's going on guys? It's me, 612 Aidan, back with another episode of Minecraft++. Now, if you don't know, this is the new series that I've started with a bunch of my friends, so if you have any interest in checking out their perspectives, then you can go check down in the description below. All of their links to their channels is down there, so go show them some love. But basically today, I'm here and we're gonna start tinkering with some stuff. Now that's a pun because we're gonna be working with the Tinker's Construct mod. So I've just gotten some more resources. As you can see, I'm now up to 3 chests. So that's new, I guess, and 6 furnaces. So if you haven't seen the first episode, you can go watch it. It's not super important because basically it was flying here and finding this location because, as you can probably see in the top right, we're pretty far away from spawn. So one of the future things in an upcoming video or episode, or whatever you want to call it, we'll be making an enhanced portal to connect somewhere to spawn so that we can spy, or I mean, visit our friends. So yeah, today I'm gonna start making our base a little bit, and very basic, making our base and then making our platform where I want all of our Tinker's Construct stuff to be. So let's go ahead and get started. As you can see, I've fiddled with some block choices. This is the block that I think I'm going to go with. And first we're going to make some carpenter's garage doors, because this is going to be the door to our base entrance. And then I'm also going to make a chisel and a hammer, if I can make one. I don't even know if I can. I should have done this before, but I'll be right back when I've made those. Alright, so I have my chisel and hammer, and those will basically just be used to help make this garage door. So if we can just morph into the bird here, I want our base to be in a cave. I'm still a little bit, I don't exactly know what I want from this. This is all going to be a tunnel, and the reason why I've left this in a 3x3 space is because we can use the Carpenter's or Tinker's Construct mod to make a hammer, which mines in a 3x3 area. So basically, this is going to make our cave base so much easier to make, because I can just tunnel with one block instead of having to, mine each layer. So that's going to just make things a lot easier. But I'm just going to go ahead and place down these garage doors. And as you can see, whoops, you see, this is why I made the hammer, so that when this happens, we can go like this. But that's actually what I wanted. Okay, freehand. So when we click this, it opens all of it up. So that's really cool. So let's go ahead and use this chisel as well. Plop some stone into there. As you can tell, I've done some preparing. Whoops, didn't exactly mean to do that, but that's okay. So this is the block that I wanted to do. We can always change this later. Like, I could just make all of this stone, and then it would just look like a stone wall. But I'm not exactly going for that because there will be a bridge going out here. So if we open this up, that opens up, and boom, we now have our door. Let's put some torches in here so that mobs don't exactly spawn. But yeah, so that's really cool. We got our first door done, and now I'm going to begin to create this thing, this walkway path. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to use this stone. And you see, I spent a long time getting some stone, so hopefully, actually I need a shovel first, so hopefully all of this pays off and I don't end up changing all of it later, because that would be a little bit bad. And I have a lot of Tinker's Construct stuff, so I don't need those. That can go, I guess those can go now. Let's go ahead and keep this, and then a shovel. We got ourselves a shovel. And it's turning night. Let's go ahead and morph back into ourselves, because you can't sleep in morph form. You can only sleep in human form. And my goal is to get all of our friends' morphs. I have Rjits here, but I still need Xavier's and Eagles and Jodougs, and then we'll have the complete set. So that'll be cool. But yeah, let's go ahead and sleep, and then let's go ahead and morph back into a bird, and then we can start to begin on our little walkway here. So I don't exactly know. I want this area to be something else, but for now, I want to extend it out going this way, and I mean, it can all change with time, but for now, that's what I want to do. I'll take that iron. vein miner makes things a lot easier when it comes to getting things, because as you can see, you can vein mine a lot of things, so that makes life a lot easier, and I'm very grateful that we decided to incorporate that. We don't have it set to every block, but we have it set to ores and stuff like that, so that's what we're doing there. So I'm just going to extend this platform out. We got a nice 3x3 walkway going here. Now over here is where I want something else, but for now I'm going to stick, let's go right here, I guess. Again, this can all change, but this is what I'm going to do for now. Hopefully I'll have enough stone. I did get a decent amount of stone. Yeah, we should have plenty. Hopefully. Fingers crossed, because I don't want to go get more. So we're just going to continue to place out here, and then we're going to stop. Yeah, this is a good spot, I guess. So I'm going to go out here. 3. Yep. And then there. 3. And then we should be good. And then we're going to fill this in. Now we will have to extend this out a little bit more because Tinker's Construct is a little bit bigger. It requires a decent amount of space, and since I'm doing this on a platform, we are going to need a little bit more space to work with because we don't want to be, on the edge. If you've never seen Tinker's Construct, I mean, you will get to see it here, but I mean, Tinker's Construct is one of the most popular mods, so I'd be a little bit surprised if you haven't seen it. But we're just going to grab the middle, so this looks like the middle 3. Oh no. You see, if I go in here, this poisons me, and I don't know if it's worth it just for 3 stone. So, okay, I got that one. Oh, man, I guess it's just, I guess it's just my bird morph that allows me to not get it. Okay, I got one. So, basically, yeah, that's even. It just looks a little bit weird because one edge is longer than the other. But, so, we're going to fill this in. Whoops, yep, thank you, inventory tweaks. And then we can go like this. Now, here in front, we're actually going to put a Smeltery Controller. And then I'm going to put seared tanks. And basically what seared tanks are, is this is going to hold what this basically runs on. So, I'm going to need, that's plenty, but that's a little bit more than what most people need, actually. And I actually made 2 Smeltery Controllers, so if I made another Smeltery, I could use that as well. But for now, we're just going to stick with the 1. So now, technically, we've completed just the very basic Tinker's Construct Smeltery. But we want to extend it a little bit more because that will fill up very quickly. And since I have so much seared bricks, we can actually make it really tall. And as you can see, the Smeltery has been activated because we now have access to this controller, and it now is lit up. So I'm just going to keep going up with this, and we could make more. We could make this probably as high as we wanted, and that would be ideal. But for now, we don't need anything too big because we are just making the very base of this Tinker's Construct Smeltery, so it doesn't have to be anything too fancy. But before we go any further, I'm actually going to break these 3 blocks. And you'll see why in a second, because I have these Smeltery Drains. Now I could make more, and I definitely will, but for now this should be fine. So I'm going to put, this side can be our casting bins, and you can see why we need more space, because we don't want to be like parkouring on the edge here. Oh, you see, that's why we extend the edge, because I am about to die now. So let's go ahead and ignore that and continue putting in our Smeltery Drains, because whoa, okay, I hope that's just a glitch, because is that just a glitch? Oh, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna re-break it. I'm gonna break it and place it back, because alright, oh, that one's broken. I don't know why it's doing that, but there we go. Okay, so now we're gonna put casting tables there. Now let's just go ahead and extend it now. I have plenty of stone, bricks or chiseled stone, whatever you want to call it. Boom. Now it's extended off by 1. Let's go ahead and extend it one more time because we will need the space, because there's more stuff to Tinker's Construct than just the Smeltery. And Tinker's Construct, that's why it's such a good mod, because it has a lot of stuff in it, and you can make some really good tools, and eventually all of our tools should be Tinker's Construct tools, just because they're by far like some of the best tools. There might be some better tools, but we're good for now. Now, before we can actually do anything with this, we need to put some lava, and luckily there is some lava scattered around here, but that's not going to be enough, so I did find a lava pool over there in that general direction. And let's actually go ahead and fly over there, because we can use this iron that I have in my inventory to kind of demonstrate how Tinker's Construct works. So we're going to just fly with a bucket. You know what? It should be fine. We should only need 1 bucket of lava. But let's go ahead and fly over here. The lava shouldn't be too far. As you can see, I know a little bit of this area. As you can see from the map, I marked a good cave. But let's see if I'm right about the lava. There it is. There's the lava right there, as I knew it would be, because I am good at this game, I guess. I don't know. But let's go ahead and swoop down, grab that lava. Now, we are going to want a faster way to get lava, because obviously if we had to make a bunch of those trips, that would be kind of tedious. So I'm going to either have to make a bunch of buckets or find another lava pool somewhere close by. But, yeah, it's not that big of a deal. We can go back and forth fairly easily. And as you can tell from the top right of my screen in the map, there is a death marker there. And, you know, it took me an hour to fly to this place just because I was looking for the biome, so I didn't go in a straight line. But it took me about 10 minutes when I died to fly back here in a bird morph. So if we die, well, that was, oh no. Okay. When I died, I didn't have a bed down, so as soon as I got back here, I placed down a bed. But so hopefully we won't run into that problem. But if we ever just like respawn at the spawn for whatever reason, it will take 10 minutes to fly back, obviously before we have the enhanced portals. But let's just go ahead and place this lava in here, and as you can see, that fills up nicely. So, oh, that should not be in there. So if we just go ahead and place down our iron in there, we can see that this little progress bar will start to go up, and this fuel will start to go down as it smelts it. So we're just going to leave that be, and we can see that there is some iron in here. Now don't go in here because you will die, especially since I'm at half a heart. That would be bad. So I'm just going to go ahead and use the rest of our seared bricks to, well, not the rest of them, but a good little chunk of it while we're waiting for that iron to smelt. And let's go ahead and just do one more. And then after that, let's go ahead and work, on some more of this Tinker stuff, because there is a little bit more to this mod, as I said earlier in the video. So let's go ahead and first start off by making a crafting table. And the first thing, if you are ever playing with Tinker's Construct, never use the default crafting table. Never, ever. Always turn it into a crafting station, because that is just a better crafting table. That's all it is. It has no other purpose other than to be a better crafting table. So yeah, just use the crafting station. That's all you got to do. So with that crafting station, which is basically just a crafting table, let's go ahead and make a tool station, which is just another crafting station. So let's go ahead and do this, and we are going to need something else, a blank pattern. Now blank patterns are pretty easy to craft, so we just take our that, and then we can see we get another book for if you don't know how to do any of this. Luckily, I know a little bit of how to do this, so I'm not that worried about like getting confused on what to do. Now, as you can see here, we can make better tool stations, like tool forges, and that's just what I'm going to go do. So let's go ahead and get 36. We need 36 of a certain iron ingots. I don't know if we have that or not. No, I didn't go mining for very long, so we're just going to, let's actually go ahead and smelt this stuff. Yeah. Copper, we might have enough. Oh, we got some more iron there. So let's see here, 18 tin and tin. We should be able to use both of these different tins, so let's just go ahead and make some tin blocks. 1, 2, and then this will give us 2 as well. Sweet, it just converted it to the same one. So yeah, that's perfect. Now we can actually make a better one of these things. So let's go ahead and take this tool station and convert it into a tin tool station. I hope that'll work. If it doesn't, that's gonna be sad. Hey, there we go. Tool forge. Put that down there, and let's go ahead and go to bed, because this is a dangerous area. The whole reason why I picked this lush swamp to live in, because this biome, look at this thing that we're on. This thing is super cool. This little landform, it looks like a lily pad, and it's just awesome that, I don't know, I had high hopes. You see, this is going to extend out here, and I wanted to make something in here, like a cool underground base or whatever, so that's kind of what I wanted from there. I have no idea if it's actually going to turn out that way, but that's just my hopes that it will turn out cool, because, you know, wouldn't you want your base to be cool? I know I do. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and take this. Whoops. Okay, cool. Whatever. I know that goes there. You can still use it as just a crafting table. And I'm going to go ahead and make a part builder. Now, I can't remember... where does the part or the chest go? Because you can make this pattern chest, and I know that holds some patterns. So I can't remember. It might be here. Yeah. Okay. We're good. That's where we want to put that. And you can see if you just have a normal chest right here, which actually let's go ahead and just do that, because why not? I could demonstrate it right here. You can see you get your chest inventory right here. So if you are using Tinker's Construct, never ever use the default crafting table, because you have something a lot better, and it's just it just uses a crafting table to make. So there's no reason not to. So yeah, that's cool. I'm actually going to go ahead and put that in there. Oh, and that. And if we go over here to this Tinker's Smeltery, we can see that we have a little bit of molten iron. I'm actually going to throw the rest of it in here, and that'll do the exact same thing and just give us more ingots. Now, if I were to click on this, it would make an iron block, because it would spill into here and mold it into an iron block. And if I put it into here, it would make it like a little casting. Now we're actually going to need some gold to put in there to create some of these, what is it called? Casts. So to make a hammer, we're going to have to use some of these casts. And that's what we're gonna do. That's gonna be our goal. So let's see if we can. It might tell us in the book how to make a hammer. Okay, I found it. It's in Tool Forge. So we need 2 of these creeper plates. What are they called? I forget. It's been a little while since I've done this, if you couldn't tell. But it's a large plate. So we're actually gonna have to make a mold for that. And let's see. Here's the large plate pattern. Now, if we go into, nope, shoot, what is it? It might be something different, actually. We might need another, Stencil Table. I knew I was missing something. So we go ahead and put that there and that there, and we get ourselves a Stencil Table. So if we go, like that, or, shoot. There we go. That's why it wasn't working. So we got our a large plate, and that's not actually where you put it, but if you had like a stencil thing there, then you would put that in there. So we can actually go ahead and sometimes it's kind of picky, but oh, it costs 8. There we go. Okay, I just used up some of my stone. Now, if we actually, that might be that we might be good just with that. So we go ahead and you see this is where the pattern chest comes in handy. So now with the hammer, which is in here, nope, just kidding, it's in here. So we need a large rod, I think. We can put those 2 in there, and we need whatever this is. That's, what is it? Let's go ahead and find it. You see, there's a whole lot of things that you can make with this. Like there's a bunch of like handles and swords and stuff like that. So there's a lot that you can do with this mod. And this is, again, going to be like my primary thing. Here it is. So hammerhead, that's what it's called. So let's go ahead and I guess let's just make a stone hammer thing. That's just probably the best option at the moment. I can actually just go ahead and make those here. So I think it's gonna be a tough rod. And where's the hammerhead? Here it is. There. So now we can go ahead, stone hammerhead and a tough rod. Now we should be able to make our hammer because it should all be done. So if we go in here, click on the hammer, tough rod, boom, we have our stone hammer. Now we didn't even need to use this Tinker's Construct Smeltery yet, and as you can see, that iron has turned from 12 to 28 because we added more. So now with this stone hammer, if we open up our little door here, walk in, and boom, look at that. We just can break it, and you see, this is going to be making the base so much easier to make. And okay, sometimes it does that, I guess. You just got to be looking at the right way. So now if we actually, it might be easier if we morph back into ourselves so that we can make sure that we're not looking up at it and looking straight forward. But as you can see, this just makes mining a lot easier, and we haven't even done very much with Tinker's Construct yet. This is just the very beginning. We can make some really complex tools. There's modifiers. We can have just an auto smelting pickaxe. It's gonna get pretty awesome because we can just continue to upgrade our weapons. And it's not, as you can see, we are just mining a whole bunch, and we haven't even done much. We just made a stone hammer. So yeah, this is going to be a really good mod to mess around with. And if you are using mods and you don't have the Tinker's Construct, I'd recommend go ahead and checking it out because it is very helpful when you're clearing out a base like this. For example, I mean, it's helpful for other things too, but it's very useful. So if you need to do something like this, give it a shot. It's worth it, I guarantee it, because look at this, we're almost done clearing out this area, and boom, we've made it to the other side of the mountain, just with a few stragglers, but that's okay, nothing a little default pickaxe can't handle. And I still have to come up with what I want to do with this area because I don't have a full plan yet. I just, I've just kind of came up with this, and that's where we're at for right now. But yeah, we made a lot of progress this episode. We have our first start of our base. We got our garage door. We got our Tinker's Construct set up, and I wanted to show off making this so that when I have a couple extra tools next episode that was just used for carving out a base, you're not like, whoa, there's a huge time jump. Where'd you get all this stuff? I basically just went out, chopped some trees, got some stone and materials. That's all I did in between episodes. So I'm going to try to upload a decent amount of episodes of this series. So yeah, if you enjoyed, you can leave a like and subscribe for more content similar to this. I will continue to make videos of Minecraft++ in the future, so go ahead and stay subscribed. If you like this series, it helps me out a lot and I enjoy making it, so that's cool. If you want to play along, you can go ahead and do that because the mod pack link is down in the description. This is a custom mod pack that I made, so yeah, go ahead and check it out if you want to play along with me and everyone else who's not on the server right now. Yeah, so big news and big stuff for next episode. I have no idea what I'm actually going to do next episode, but it'll be cool. So that's going to be it for this episode 2. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.